Hey guys, and welcome to lesson number 7. This is going to be your final project and a final painting combining everything that we have learned throughout all of the lessons. So for this class we're going to need a paper, your paints, bubble wrap, scissors, marker, pencil, leaves, forks, your brushes and your plates. So pretty much everything that we've used so far. Okay, so let's get started. Put the forks aside for a second and your leaves, and we will start creating your painting. So first we start with a blank canvas, and we're going to plan out with your pencil where the things will go. Okay, so for this project I've decided that we're going to create a turtle using your hand. Now scrunch up your fingers this way of your left hand. Pop them on the paper on the left hand side of your canvas, just a little bit on the lowercase. Put your thumb closer like this, so you have a little head for the turtle. Once you have your fingers down, use your pencil and trace around the top of your hand. Here we go. Stop here, don't go all the way down to the bottom. Lift up your hand and join the end with the front. We can rub out a little bit of that as well. Now to create a more of a turtle, we obviously need to join the shell all the way to the bottom and create some legs. Turtles also have little tails. Once we have that, we just put one more line through the middle right here to create the top shell. Now I think we're gonna make it a little more colorful than this, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Make little eye for the turtle, little smile. Beautiful. We got the start right there. Now turtles walk on the grass, so let's make some grass over here. I'm just gonna roughly paint it, roughly draw it, just so we know where everything will go. Now I think we can create a nice sun just right here. So this will be our sun. It's much easier when you can draw yourself a little bit with a pencil first, so you know where the things will go when you start actually creating. I think we will make some flowers, maybe right here. We'll make, say, 3 flowers, and we'll make different flowers this time. We're gonna learn how to do some tulips. Tulips look a little bit like this. Got a little letter U or V and a little zigzag on top. Letter U, zigzag on top. We're going to make some leaves over here as well, so we will create a very nice painting. I think to make it all even prettier, we're going to put a nice a rainbow going from, I think maybe from the turtle all across the sky. Does that sound good? Okay, so this will be our rainbow. Let's get started. We'll put the pencil away and let's make our turtle first. Cool. For the turtle, we're going to use a small brush. So we get that ready, wipe it down, and we'll choose our colors. Here we go. With our colors for the turtle, we're going to go today with a little bit of orange. I think we're gonna make an orange shell. It's gonna be more exciting that way. We're going to put, what color should we make the head of the turtle? How about we make the body of the turtle blue? Because why not? And we're going to do multicolored shell. Let's go with purple. And we can mix up the purple to a light purple by using some of our white. Here we go. Get some white. So we've got that. We will put some other colors on the canvas as well. So let's use some yellow. Do you remember how to make a rainbow? For the rainbow, we're going to need all of the colors. Red, orange, make a bit more, yellow, green. 1 second, let's get a little bit of color on me. Make sure your work nice and clean. We got green, light blue, and we've got indigo and purple or violet. Here we go, that's our colors. Let's go for the turtle first. So we've decided to go blue for the turtle's body. So we'll paint his tail, his legs. It's gonna be a really cool blue turtle. Here we go. And the head. Now if we want to make it slightly lighter, we can either use a little bit of water or mix it up with white. Just gonna go a little bit of water instead. We'll make our turtle head blue. You can make it pink, you can make it whatever color you like. But if you want to follow me, go with the blue. Here we go. Now for the shell, I'm going to choose some yellow first for the bottom. Here we go. It's starting to look pretty cool. And for the shell, I think we're gonna make a little bit of a different design. Turtles have like little hexagons, I think they're called, or octagons. So let's make little shapes like this. And see if we can make up a little shell for our turtle. And round it up on top. Here we go. Let's make it multicolored. So we got some orange. We're gonna put different colors in different spots. So put some orange here. Maybe just join the line right there as well. A little bit of orange there. Some orange there. Beautiful. Let's choose some purple. Mix it up with a bit of white to make it lighter. Can you see it? I'm mixing up the purple with the white, just making it a bit more lighter. Let's put a little bit there, and a little bit here, and a little bit in the front. And then we choose one more color, maybe go with a bit of red, just so we can keep the turtle nice and bright. Here we go. A little bit of red there. And then, and here. How do you like our turtle? I think he's looking pretty cool. Should we give him some color eyes? that green. A little bit of green. Just right there. Ta-da! And a little bit of red for the mouth. Cool. Beautiful. Okay, now that we have our turtle, let's go and make our rainbow first. Now rainbow will go through our flowers, so the flowers need to be painted after the rainbow. Okay, so we'll leave this. Now for the rainbow, I've decided that we're going to use our bubble wrap. So let's have a look where the rainbows will go. The rainbow will go about here. So what we want to do is to take our marker and paint the rainbow, draw the rainbow on our bubble wrap. So this is where the shape will go, okay? Now, once we have this shape, we can color it in a little bit. So what I want you to do is take a piece of paper, take another piece of paper, and move our turtle for a second to the side, and we will create a rainbow first, because we don't want to damage the other thing. So what we want to do with our rainbow is to paint all of the colors of the rainbow on our bubble wrap. So we will start from the top, from the red. Here are our colors. So we've got red. Just follow along the top line of our rainbow. Take lots of color and paint the bubble wrap really well. Cool. Second color on the rainbow is orange. Let's take lots of orange and pop it right next to the red. Here we go. Make sure you have lots of color so our rainbow will be printed nicely on the paper. Okay, before you get the yellow, make sure you dry your brush quite a bit, then grab the yellow. Paint the yellow right next to the orange. A little bit too much orange there. Here we go. We've got the yellow. Make sure you dry it. Yeah, making a little mess. Let's go with the green. Make sure you spread the green nicely just under the yellow, but don't mix it too much because the colors need to stand out by themselves. So just under the yellow, a little bit more there. Beautiful. What's next? The light blue. Here we go. So the light blue just under the green. Oop. Color's trying to escape. Just under the green. Looks like my rainbow is gonna be a bit thicker. That's okay. We get the indigo or the dark blue. And the last color on our page is the purple. I think we're gonna need a little bit of white. So let's mix in a little bit of white to make a bit more of a violet. Here we go. There we go. I think we're ready. Let's swap the pages. Pick up our rainbow on our hand. We'll put this paper away. We'll bring our turtle painting and we're going to put our rainbow right here. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Dab it. Just dab it nicely. Don't move it too much, okay? Here we go. Ready? Now we lift it up. And our rainbow is ready! That looks awesome. Obviously it's not too complete, so we can quickly stretch it a little bit this way and make a little bit more to the end. Ta-da! Very cool. Once you've got the rainbow ready like this, you can take your small brush and just add the colors a little bit closer to our turtle. So just a little bit there. So we didn't want to damage our turtle, right? Get a little bit of orange. Some red. Here we go. I think that's close enough. Ta-da! We got our rainbow ready. That's awesome. Okay, once we have our rainbow, we've cleaned our water. We're going to make some grass and the sun. We're going to use 1 fork for the grass and 1 fork for the sun. So we're going to need green and yellow. Let's get a little bit more colors. I'm going to put more yellow here and more green right here. Now that we've got this ready, I'm going to start with the sun. Let's put some yellow on our fork. Let's put lots on there. Now to make a really nice sun with a fork and make some sun rays, all you gotta do is just move your fork around in a circle to make your sun rays. You can move your paper, make it easier for you as well. A little bit more yellow. Beautiful. You can make sun rays longer by pointing your fork down. Got a little bit of green on that. 1 second. We'll dry our brush and put some more yellow on that. Whoop, mixed it up. 1 second. We'll get some more yellow. Straight on the brush, on the fork, and mix it up a little bit. Here we go. The sun rays. Beautiful. What do you think? Looks good? Big sun. We'll wash our fork later. Beautiful. So now that we've got our sun, we're going to go for the grass. Let's use the fork again, a new fork, and use some green this time. Here we go. Let's put lots of green on our fork. And we're going to make some really nice grass. Here we go. Let's put this back there. Now let's start under the turtle. Be very careful with the turtle so you don't put too much grass on the turtle. You can move the fork around different angles. That way we can create really nice different texture of the grass. That's really fun, isn't it? Put a little bit more green on the fork. Here we go. And just right there. It's gonna be the most colorful painting we've done so far. I think. Okay. All right, so what do we got left? We've got the flowers to be made. So with the flowers, we're going to need 1 fork clean. So let's take a little bit of paper. Take 1 fork, make sure it's nice and clean with some paper. Beautiful. Make that ready. So first we're going to draw some stems or paint some stems. Let's take some green on a small fork and a small brush. Just make the stems. Cool. Nice and thick. And second, we're going to make some leaves. Now remember, before we started, we found little leaves just outside in your garden. Smaller ones better, so they can fit on your painting. So we can use which ones we're going to choose, use where. I think that sits nicely. So let's paint them in green. You can use your little plate, pop all your leaves down, and then paint them in green. Best to move your canvas and paint it separately. Here we go. Now we've got some green and we can paint. Now put your finger on the little stem and paint your leaves nicely. Here we go. A little bit more paint. Now that your leaves are ready to go, we can bring our canvas back and do some stamping. Okay, let's take the biggest leaf. Now be gentle with these ones, flip them over, and remember how we did them in the previous classes. Just put it right down and just dab it a little bit. Then lift it up. Ta-da! 1 down, 2 to go. Leaf number 2, put it gently right there and dab it. If you want, you can use the other technique and trace around the leaf and then paint it in, or you can just do it this way. Last leaf goes here and up. Ta-da! You remember when we were painting leaves, we can also paint in the veins of the leaf, and we can use, in this case, we can use a little bit of yellow. Just paint a little bit inside and just create a little bit of veins of the leaf, because why not add a little bit of color. Okay, our rainbow is still a little bit wet. You can either wait to let it dry a little bit more before we put the flowers on, or we can put the flowers on straight away. I would use lots of red. Let's take 1 more plate. Here we go, I got 2. And put lots of red on there. Would you like to make a different color for one of the flowers? Okay. I think we can do some maybe purple. Okay. Let's do some red first. So we need a fork. Here we go. Make sure your brushes are clean, or at least nice and dry. And let's put lots of red on our fork. Here we go. Lots of red on our fork. And we will make tulips. Okay, ready? Here we go. Ta-da! Spread it out a little bit, let the paint come off. Here's our first flower. I think that's pretty cool. Ta-da! And let's try to make some pink. So to make pink, we can mix up some white with red. Okay, let's mix it up. Here we go. It's a nice and bright pink, or baby pink. Pop it on our fork. Still got a little bit of red on my brush, but it's okay. Okay, lots of paint. Here we go. Are you ready? Let's make a pink flower. Take the paint off, dab it down, and paint. Ta-da! We got a pink tulip. Okay, and for our last brush, we're going to go with purple. We'll swap these ones, and once you have the purple and white, we can make a really nice violet. Here we go. That's better. That's a pretty color for a flower, don't you think? Here we go. Let's pop some on the fork. Here we go. And let's paint it. Here we go. We've got 3 beautiful flowers. That looks really cool. Look at this. We've got a turtle. We've got a beautiful rainbow, fork grass, sun, and beautiful tulips. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed our lessons, and we'll see you next time.